Hello there. How are you doing all? Happy to see you again. Welcome back to English classes. I am Suma Reddy, teacher of English working in a government higher primary school Bhimasamudra, Chitradurga Taluk, Chitradurga district. So do you know what we are going to discuss today? Let's keep it a secret, and before that you have to identify some pictures and differentiate them in terms of the what they are made up of and how they are affecting our nature. Are they good or bad? So you have to go through the pictures and identify, differentiate, and we have to discuss on all those pictures. Okay, are you ready? And please be ready with your textbook. So here we go with the images. Please look at the images attentively and make the differentiate what they are made up of and how they are affecting our environment. Okay, look at the images. See what this is made up of. Yes, this is made up of plastic or leather, and this is made up of, what is it made up of? Jute. And these are the bags which are made up of cloth. Yes, you are right. So which is the better option for us to save our nature or environment? Yes, obviously jute bags and cloth bags are good for our nature, and using such bags can cause harm to environment. Okay, let's see next pictures, next images. Okay, here you can see these three are made up of plastic, which are very widely used, isn't it? So recently our government has banned all these plastic bags. Why? They are very dangerous to our nature. So instead of that we have to use cloth bags. Okay, so what you can see here is these are the things made up of, yes, plastic. Okay, and here you can see the things which are made up of clay. It is mentioned here, isn't it? Clay or soil. So which is the better option from these both? Which is good? Is it good to use plastic things or earthenwares? Yes, obviously it is good to use these earthenware or clay made materials. What is next? Yes, see what is this? This is the banana leaf, and this is the plate made up of areca nut tree, and these plates are made up of plastic. So as we already know, these two are the good options, and we should avoid or minimize the use of plastic plates, because all the we serve hot meal in the plastic things, and it is good not good to our health also, and not good for our nature also. So let's stop or minimize the use of plastic things. What are these? Yes, mats. Look, it is made up of plastic, jute and cloth. We should use or replace plastic mats with jute and cloth bags. So what you come to know seeing all these pictures? Yes, we have to say no to plastic. We have to substitute all the plastic things with our eco-friendly things. We can substitute plastic cups with the paper cups and steel cups, and likewise plates also. All the steel plates can be used instead of plastic plates, and we should avoid water bottles, using plastic water bottles. Instead of that, use steel or copperwares. Okay, and we have to save our earth or save our environment by minimizing the use of plastic. This is the message of this lesson. So here in this image you can see what plastic is causing to our environment. See how the things are dumped everywhere. We can see the plastic. The enormous usage of plastic is creating hazards to our environment. See, look at these pictures where they are indicating how they are harming our on the land, also in the water. And see, these animals are eating plastic, and it is very dangerous to their lives. Okay, so on the land, in the sea, or in the water, everywhere plastic is a very demon kind of thing these days. So it is time to say no to plastic. Please do not use plastic. Let us minimize the use of plastic. So by this time you have come to know, you might have come to know about what topic we are discussing about, which lesson we are going to discuss. Any ideas? Yes, you are right. Unit 2, Avoid Plastics, 7th Standard, Karnataka State Syllabus, and it is from second language English. Let's see the major competencies of this lesson. Students will be able to read the lesson properly and comprehend the summary. Students will be able to give suffixes. Students will be able to study pictures. Students will be able to write slogans. Students will be able to identify interrogatives or WH questions. These are the major competencies of this lesson. So let's go with new words. Please be ready with the textbook and write down all these things. Okay? Mold. Okay. Mold, to give a shape. Disposable, use and throw. Non-biodegradable, not capable of being decomposed or decay. Enormous, large or huge. Hazards, dangerous. Migration, move from one place to another place. Toxic, poisonous. Recycling, convert waste to reusable things. Global warming, the increase in temperature of Earth's atmosphere. Marine, found in sea or water, in depth water. So here we come to the text of the lesson. Look at your textbook and underline all those new words and practice them well with the spellings. We have to be accurate with the spellings. Okay? Avoid plastics. It is time to say no to plastic. Plastic is not a strange product anymore. It is everywhere in the present world, and it has become a part of our life. Alexander Parks created the first man-made plastic. He demonstrated it in an international exhibition in London. He named it as Parkesine. This is the first paragraph, and on the basis of this paragraph we have two questions. Okay, let's go with the first question. Who invented plastic? Who invented the plastic? Yes, you are right. Alexander Parks invented plastic. What did he name it? Alexander Parks named it as Parkesine. Okay, second paragraph. The common and wide use of plastic is mainly because it is inexpensive, it is long lasting, and it is easy to make. This substance can be molded into any form by heating, and it can be retained in that particular form when cooled. It can be made into thin and light material, which is now widely used to make hard and disposable carry bags or packing materials. These qualities the third paragraph, these qualities cause threat to the environment as it is cheap and easily available. People dispose plastic everywhere. Plastic stays on the earth's surface for many centuries as it is long lasting and impossible to decompose. It ultimately causes enormous environmental hazards due to migration. Plastic pollution is highly concentrated in big cities when these are thrown after use. They remain in the soil in the same form as they are non-biodegradable. So again we have 4 comprehension questions. Let's go through them. Why do people dispose plastic everywhere? Why do they dispose everywhere? Because plastic is very inexpensive and easily available. People are disposing it everywhere. Give reason for plastic pollution. What are the reasons for plastic pollution? Their qualities it is easily available, it can be made very easily, and it takes a lot of time. It is impossible, it is a non-biodegradable material, and the wide use of plastic, all these things made it creating the plastic pollution. So you have to write down all those things. Where is plastic pollution seen more according to the passage? Yes, the plastic pollution can be seen more in big cities or metropolitan cities because it is highly dense or highly populated. The use of plastic will also be more. So the big cities can be seen, plastic pollution can be seen in big cities. And fourth question, where does the plastic so disposed remain? Where does it remains? Yes, obviously on the surface of earth. It remains for thousands of years. It takes thousands of years to rot. Let's come to fourth paragraph. Plastic causes serious damage to the environment at every stage of its production or even in its disposal. To reduce the risks involved in plastic, the usage should be minimized, which can result in production. The chemical that is used in the production of plastics is toxic and can cause serious damage to all living beings. Even recycling of plastic causes problems. The worst thing is that recycling degrades the quality of plastic and demands the production of more plastic to make an original product. A single plastic sheet can take about 1,000 years to rot. It also has bad impact on the food chain. Plastic is one of the causes for global warming. Okay, let's check our understanding with the comprehension questions. We have 3 questions. How does plastic cause pollution at every stage of its production? Beginning from the production, disposal and reuse of the plastic, it involves so much of chemical processes. So it is very toxic. So in every stage it is causing pollution. How long can plastic take to decompose? Plastic takes thousands of years to decompose. Actually, it is non-biodegradable, but it depends. So it can take thousands of years to rot or decompose, or it is not possible to decompose. How does it have a bad impact on Earth? How it is affecting our Earth? 2 main reasons. What are they? First one is it affects the food chain, and it is one of the major causes of global warming. As we are already discussed, global warming is the increase of temperature on the Earth. So usage of this plastic is causing global warming. These are the 2 impacts on the Earth, and it is creating huge plastic pollution. Let's come to the 5th paragraph. Rivers have become the main dumping ground for plastics, which pollute water, marine life and also the air that we breathe. Many are being profited by plastic. Those who get profit from plastics are trying to dispute the harm that it causes. You can't completely stop the use of plastic, but can definitely minimize its production. For a healthy future, the use of plastic should be minimized at any cost. So here we come to the end of the lesson. I have read all the lesson, and these are the keywords which you have to learn from the lesson with the spellings. Okay, plastic, product, demonstrate, international, inexpensive, long lasting, substance, particular, retain, material, disposable, quality, environment, surface, century, impossible, enormous, hazard, migration, damage, minimize, reduce, impact, profit, future, global warming, non-biodegradable. These are the important words from the text. It is must to learn all these words. So write down all these things and learn. So let's sum up this the message of this lesson or summary of this lesson. Here the author, what is the intention of our author is that it is the right time to say no to plastic because it is non-biodegradable. It is tough to decompose. It is impossible to decompose plastic, and it causes great threat to the environment. Everyone is familiar with plastic and it has become a part and parcel of life. So since morning to evening we use so many plastic substances or things, isn't it? So it is a part of our life. It has become part of our life, so we need to change that. Who invented plastic? Alexander Parks created the first man-made plastic and he named it as Parkesine. What are the characteristics or features or properties of plastic? Plastic is inexpensive, long-lasting, easy to produce, colorful and can be molded in any shape easily. These properties made it to wide and common use. What is the main reason for using it so widely? Because it is very inexpensive. People can access it at very less cost. This is creating the trouble. So we have to reduce it. People dispose plastic everywhere, causing environmental hazards. Plastic can take thousands of years to rot. It takes thousands of years to rot. Production, disposal and even reuse of plastic causes harm to the nature. As we are already discussed, production of the process of production and the process of disposal and even reusing plastic material is causing so much of trouble, and it is so toxic to reuse this. Actually using original product is already a problem, and how can we take it granted for reuse? No, we cannot do that. Plastic pollution affects the food chain and causes global warming. These are the two burning issues of plastic pollution. It is affecting the food chain and causing global warming. How it is causing global warming is the plastic remains on the surface of the earth and it is stopping the to escape the heat of the earth to surface or to the environment. So it is stopping. So the temperature of the earth is going high, and we cannot completely stop the use of plastic but minimize its production and use. As it is inexpensive, people are using it widely. So it is really tough to stop at once. Let's be practical. It is not that easy to stop at once. So we can do one thing. We can minimize the use of plastic. We can use the plastic materials less. So the production will be less, and in this way we can minimize the use of plastic, and it is necessary for our healthy nature and future. Both are important, isn't it? Nature and future. So through this lesson we have learned yes, we should minimize the use of plastics. We have learned all the problems caused by plastic pollution and how it can be prevented. Okay, so hope this will help you. So what you are going to do now is you have to take an oath or pledge. It's an environment charter. You have to take a resolution. What is that resolution? See here, I dash. In the dash you have to say your names. Repeat after me, okay? When I say my name, you have to say your name. I, Suma Reddy, solemnly promise to work hard, achieve and maintain beauty in my surroundings. With all efforts, with all courage, by this pledge, with great determination, I dedicate myself to make this place or earth a better one to live in. Very good. By this you have promised that you are going to save Mother Earth and you are responsible for doing good things for the earth. When you come to know which is not good for our earth or nature, you should stop doing such things. So yes, after this class, what you are going to do is, please read the lesson twice because it will give you a comprehension. Practice the keywords and new words with spellings, with proper spellings, accurate spellings. Write the words in your notes. All the new words and keywords you have to write down, and for new words you have to refer a good dictionary and find out the meanings of those words and write them in your notes. Write comprehension questions and answers. You have to write down all the comprehension questions and answers. And for that you can take the help of this link. This is the link from KSEEB Solutions. The link will be down in the description box also. You can tap on it and directly it will take you to the website where you will get all the question and answers. So here we come to end of the part 1 of this lesson. In the part 2 we will be discussing the activities from the text and from Diksha app. Till then, take care. Signing off, Suma, your teacher of English. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much. Wait for the next lesson, and if you liked my way of teaching, do give me a thumb and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.